to welcome BikeNext 2026 Suzuki SV700 bold new entry into the mid-weight crossover sport touring segment at the 2026 Suzuki SV700. Also known in most markets as the SV7GX, this bike represents a fascinating evolution of a name and engine that's been iconic for Suzuki riders for over 2 decades. Instead of just updating the old SV650, Suzuki has reimagined a concept for modern riders who want a bike that can truly do it all, from daily commuting to twisty canyon rides and long highway tours. 1000ps.com+1 At the heart of the SV700 is Suzuki's renowned 645cc 90-degree V-twin engine, at the same basic V-twin that powered the SV650 for more than 25 years. For 2026, it's been fully modernized to meet the latest Euro 5+ emission standards, with ride-by-wire throttle, revised intake and exhaust, and dual spark plugs for cleaner combustion and smoother power delivery. 1000ps.com+1 Despite the 700 designation in its name, the engine capacity remains 645cc. Yet Suzuki has tuned it to produce around 72 horsepower at 8,500 revolutions per minute and 64 Nm of torque at 6,800 revolutions per minute. A very similar peak figures to what savvy riders loved about the old SV650, but now with modern engine management and rider aids. Motorcyclespecs.co.za One of the biggest upgrades is the electronics package. The SV700 comes with ride modes, traction control, ABS braking, and a bidirectional quick shifter that lets you upshift and downshift without touching the clutch. This is a huge step forward from the SV650's cable throttle and minimal electronics, giving riders more control, confidence, and ease of use in all conditions. 1000ps.com+1 The bike's chassis blends familiarity with capability. Built around a tubular steel trellis frame derived from the SV650, it's balanced, predictable, and light enough to feel agile on back roads, yet stable and comfortable on longer rides. Suspension includes a telescopic fork up front and a preload adjustable rear shock, tuned for middle ground between sporty handling and touring comfort. 1000ps.com+1 Braking is handled by dual 290mm discs with 4-piston Tacoco calipers at the front and a 240mm disc at the rear, all backed up by ABS for confident stopping and varied traction conditions. The tires are quality Pirelli Angel GT2 Sport touring radials, giving grip and longevity for both spirited rides and highway miles. 1000ps.com+1 Ergonomically, Suzuki has designed the SV700 to appeal to a broad range of riders. The upright riding position, wide handlebars, and slightly lowered foot pegs create a comfortable stance that's great for city traffic, canyon roads, and long hours in the saddle. Seat height remains accessible at around 795mm, making it approachable for riders of many sizes. 1000ps.com A practical touring mindset is evident in details like a 3-position adjustable windscreen, integrated handguards for wind protection, and a standard rear carrier with grab handles ready for luggage or a top case. Fuel capacity is a respectable 17.4 liters, meaning good range between fuel stops on long journeys. 1000ps.com The instrumentation is a modern touchpoint that sets the SV700 apart from many competitors. A 4.2-inch full-color TFT display sits front and center, packed with data like gear position, ride mode, fuel economy, temperature, and more. You can even pair your smartphone via the Suzuki Ride Connect Plus app to get navigation, calls, texts, weather alerts, and more right on the screen. A feature that feels ahead of the class in this segment. There's even a USB-C port conveniently placed to charge devices on the go. 1000ps.com +1 From a design standpoint, the SV700 blends sporty cues with functional touring elements. Its semi-faired front end, LED lighting all around, and narrow waistline give it a sleek yet purposeful look. The semi-naked aesthetic keeps weight down and makes it feel less bulky than some rivals while still offering more protection than a pure street fighter. 1000ps.com Pricing for the 2026 Suzuki SV700 has been a hot topic among riders. While Suzuki hasn't officially announced MSRP for all markets yet, early reports from European launches suggest it will sit in the approximately $8,000 range, which places it competitively against other mid-weight sport tourers like the Yamaha Tracer 7 and Triumph Tiger Sport 660. Well, +1 So what makes the SV700 a unique offering? First, it continues the legacy of Suzuki's 90-degree V-twin, a characterful engine layout that many riders love for its smooth-to-work and distinctive sound. Second, it pairs that classic heart with modern technology and touring comfort in a way few others in the middleweight crossover class do. And finally, it represents Suzuki's strategic shift to keeping the beloved V-twin alive in a package that riders can enjoy every day, on all kinds of roads. Sport. In terms of competition, many manufacturers in this segment leaned heavily on parallel twin engines, but Suzuki's V-twin gives the SV700 a personality all its own, plus a smooth mid-range that's friendly for both new riders and experienced road travel enthusiasts. The bike's versatility makes it ideal as a daily commuter, weekend tourer, or even a second bike for longer trips. Bennett's Bike Social membership. All in all, the 2026 Suzuki SV700 is a compelling new direction for Suzuki's midweight lineup, a mixing tradition with innovation, comfort with performance, and practicality with character. Whether you're coming off a smaller bike, stepping up from a beginner machine, or just looking for a fun and capable all-around motorcycle, the SV700 deserves a spot on your short list this year.